Hello everybody, it is I am Gaming here, and in today's video we're starting a brand new series which I am super excited for. And yeah, we're going to be playing Fossils and Archaeology, I believe the revival. So this mod is insane and a big part of just my existence. But anyways, as you can see, I actually have a skin now, and let's try not to hit the Iron Golem. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it, because we are going to be I'm going to be trying to get them as much as I can done in 100 days, and I'm going to be doing it in multiple parts for now, and then I'm going to go ahead and then just group it all together in one big video. So yeah, this is part one of who knows how many parts. So let's just go ahead and get our wood first, just so we can get set up with some tools and just, jump straight into everything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just get some wood here. Look at that cow staring at me, very amazing. But yeah, is there anything around here that maybe could help us? I don't think I saw a blacksmith, but this is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a crafting table if I can pick up the wood. Boom, 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 boom. And let's get some tools going. Okay, so I immediately jumped down to a ravine and got myself some iron tools, well, at least an iron pickaxe, so we can go ahead and get our first fossil. And boom, we actually got a fossil. That's awesome. So we are officially already have our first biofossil, and we've only started this world like not even 5 minutes ago. So that's a great start, and I don't think I see any more. So we got a single fossil, but hey, that's still a really good start. And let's go ahead and get some of this stuff and maybe search for some more resources down here, and then we can probably probably it would be a smart choice to get like a bed or something, because I don't know if we're gonna be able to survive that night. But for now, let's get some more materials, and then we can head back up. So it's turning night soon, and I kind of found this nice little area surrounded by like hills, and I think this might be a good place to set up camp and possibly make our first base here. So let's go ahead, place our bed, some torches, and a furnace, of course. Let's go ahead and set that up actually really quick. Get that iron smelting soon, I hope. And yeah, so we have our first biofossil. It's officially turning a day 2, and this is a great start. Let's just surround ourselves with some chests here. But yeah, let's go ahead, put some stuff away, and light up. Oh, come on, can we sleep? There's no way we can't sleep. It's dark. And we're gonna hop into day 2 the second we can. So can we go? There we go. Look at all the achievements. Our first day, and boom, we've officially survived our first day. So now let's go ahead and just kind of be on a search for materials, so that we can like really just kind of get up there, because as you can see, we're already starting pretty strong with just iron. So we're starting on day 1 with iron. We can get diamond easily, so we're gonna go ahead and just kind of get some materials so we can go mining, and maybe if we're lucky, go caving and get some diamonds and fossils. I'm quite a bit far from my base now, and I actually found like a cave with some iron, and I kind of followed it down, and then I found this ravine full of fossils. As you can see, I already got 1 relic scrap. So we're gonna go ahead, collect all of these fossils and all of the iron we find in this cave, and hopefully we don't die. My goal is to not die at all in this series, or at least die not like consistently, okay? I want to do my best to survive as much as I can and get just as high leveled as possible, while also just doing great overall in the fossils and archaeology mod. So let's go ahead, collect all these fossils, coal and iron, just so that we're always prepared whenever we need it. I found a crap load of fossils, guys, and I've been mining these for like the last like 30 minutes now. So, a couple of days have passed. I think we're at like day 3 now. And ooh, Dilophosaurus leg bone, and ooh, we got like 6 biofossils. We might be able to get our first dinosaur before day 5, or not first dinosaur, because I feel like we definitely need to be prepared to build them, their enclosures and stuff. So we might be able to get our first dinosaur DNA by day 5, but definitely not first dinosaur egg. So yep, I'm still down the ravine. I'm still getting a bunch of materials, and once I get a bunch, I think I'm gonna head out and look for a tar pit. That way we don't need to like fight slime balls to go ahead and get the materials needed to make a culture vat, which is what we need to actually turn the DNA into an egg. So let's just go ahead, keep mining, get some materials, and then we can head out. Ooh, that looks like a fun place to explore. I ended up mining for about another hour or so, and I did end up finding a relic mask, which we can go ahead and fix and put on our character. But at the moment, we just didn't have the thing to actually fix the mask. But we did end up getting a bunch of iron and a bunch of fossils, which would be very important in the future. So I kept mining for I think a total of like an hour and half. Like a complete total was an hour and a half of just straight mining for material. So we were super prepared the second we exited the cave. More fossils. Come on. Oh! Diamonds? Oh, no, no way, you're kidding. You're kidding, you're kidding, you're kidding. Please tell me. Oh, I can't make a crafting table in a furnace. Okay, okay, I'm gonna use my stone pick. I'm gonna mine up, and hopefully we can make it all the way to the tippy top, and we will come right back and get the rest of those diamonds, because that is enough to make ourselves a diamond pick straight off the bat. Already, we are doing amazing. So we're gonna dig up, get ourselves a crafting table, make ourselves another iron pick, come back, collect those diamonds, and then finish off mining. And I think probably start working on at least a base of operations. We're now back home, and when I say this might have been the best mining trip I've ever done, especially this early on in any sort of like game mode or anything in Minecraft, this is insane. We got almost 2 stacks of iron, we got like 20 fossils, biofossils, and then 2, or actually no, we got 3 like pure fossils, so they have a higher chance of like getting things. And I'm really excited for that Ceratosaurus, like, or foot at least, because that'd be freaking awesome if we could get a Ceratosaurus. We got 12 diamonds, and oh my gosh, 24 relic scraps, some string, of course, a Ceratosaurus foot here, which is what I'm the most excited for, just some random skull blocks, which aren't the best, even an amber chunk, some lapis, and some diamonds. So everything we need to have all set up. Yeah, so far we're doing really good. I'm setting up some food right now, and yeah, no, this is great. All we need right now is maybe like a food source, maybe starting a wheat field. Actually might not be a bad idea, but let's just go ahead and make ourselves a diamond pick, just so that we can go ahead and be prepared. And maybe if we can if we can go ahead and get lucky, we can actually go ahead and get ourselves a enchantment table pretty soon. But for now, let's just go ahead and make ourselves a diamond sword, diamond pick, and just get ready to fight off mobs and just level up, so we can go ahead and grind all the fossils and all the materials that we're gonna need to make their enclosures and such. I made myself a full set of iron armor so that I can go ahead and be all geared up, because I wanted to go find myself a tar pit. Now, a tar pit contains tar, but when you collect tar with a bucket, there is a chance it'll spawn a tar slime, and with a tar slime, by killing it, you can go ahead and get tar drops, and that's what you need to make a culture vat. Now, you could use normal slime, but because we don't really want to be down there and mine out a slime chunk, we're just going to go ahead and find a tar slime, hopefully get some drops, and you know, come back, make a culture vat, and start processing DNA into eggs. So we're gonna go ahead on a quick little trip here, and hopefully we can find one pretty soon and nearby. Okay, so not gonna lie, we kind of took a trip, and I finally found one, and it's been about a whole day since I left on the expedition for tar slime. But as you can see, I now have a bunch of these tar drops, which are just gonna be amazing. We're basically probably never ever gonna need to come back here unless we're gonna make a huge lab eventually. I'm not sure if we'll get there, at least in the first 100 days, but for now, we have enough to at least last us and make ourselves a couple culture vats, which is amazing. Before we go ahead and make a culture vat, we need to go ahead and make an analyzer first. That way we can actually turn the fossils into DNA, and then we can put that DNA in the I forgot what it's called actually. My brain just blanked. But anyways, so we're gonna need to make ourselves a analyzer, and then we need to make ourselves a culture vat here, which all we need is a bucket of water. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. But yeah, so far we're gonna go ahead, put our fossils in this analyzer. I did also steal a shifter and a workbench from that little dig site that we kind of found. So hopefully that becomes useful someday maybe. But anyways, for now, let's get some iron and place down our analyzer in just a little bit, so that hopefully we can start getting some pretty good fossils. I've been processing this stuff and just also getting some glass materials while we're at it. So as you can see, we have 2 analyzers now. Oh, Mosasaurus DNA, that's awesome, let's go. So we have 2 analyzers going at the same time, just so we can go ahead and get some faster stuff. We got our plant fossils in this one, so we're getting some plant seeds, which are nice, but of course those are not that useful at the moment, but they will be very useful when making an enclosure, so that's awesome. Our first dino DNA looks like to be a Mosasaurus. However, that is a reptile. Oh, Dryosaur DNA, there we go, that's our first real dinosaur DNA, so that's pretty awesome. Of course, we also got this weird thing up there. I'm not sure what that is, so I'm just gonna ignore it for now. But yeah, this is a great start. We already have dinosaur DNA. We already have diamond tools, and it's not even day 10. It's like day 5. We're doing great. This is the best start to like any of my Minecraft worlds ever. I am genuinely so intrigued in this world, and I can't wait to continue it. Guys, I think we just got lucky. So this cave is literally like 30 blocks away from our like base that we made, and this is a friggin' spawner already. We have a spawner literally right next to our base. This is perfect for like future XP farming, so I'm gonna go ahead, wipe this thing clean, get some XP. This is gonna be amazing. We already have possibly an XP farm, not even day 7. This is like day 5 still. This is literally day 5 still. We are doing phenomenal. Not gonna lie, guys, I got sidetracked here with an expedition, and I got a bunch of fossils and a bunch of DNA here. So we actually just got a parasaur DNA, which is amazing. We also got an alligator gar DNA and a bunch of other fossils that we can go ahead and process and hopefully get some more DNA. I just said DNA like 5 times, but ooh, Anki DNA, that's beautiful. And oh, we got a destroyed Anu figurine, which are pretty cool, but I don't know if they have a use. I'm not entirely sure. If you guys know how to like fix them, let me know down below in the comments down below, because I've tried the workbench before and it doesn't seem to work. But for now, we're doing great. More fossils, more DNA. But yeah, so far so good. Still saving that Ceratosaurus foot DNA. I might process that in a little bit, but that's like the thing I want the most. I would love a Ceratosaurus. So we're gonna hold that off for just a bit, and then once we process it, hopefully we can get the DNA. Okay, so I started making an outline for the beginning of our base here, and we actually got really lucky, and we did end up getting the Ceratosaurus DNA along with some Dilophosaurus and some Pterosaur DNA. But now we're gonna go ahead and set up a farm, because one of the key ingredients we're gonna need is a bunch of wheat. Basically, well, you guys will see in the future exactly what we need all this wheat for. And so we're gonna go ahead, set up a little farm just so we can get a head start on it, and hopefully it'll start growing soon, because we're gonna be needing a lot of wheat soon, and it's not just for food. I've been using the wheat, which this is the main reason I needed the wheat, but I made a quick little cow pen here right next to our base here, and we're gonna start breeding these cows so we can get a steady production of steak and also leather for whenever we need to start making bookshelves and such, so we can get enchantment going. So far pretty good. I also made a mine down here. It doesn't go that deep just yet, but I'm trying to take it all the way down to level 0 so we can get some more diamond mining and fossil mining, as long as also hopefully some iron mining. And I already set up a little sugarcane field just so we can start getting some of that growing, because I just found out that apparently you can't bone meal sugarcane in Java, so we're gonna have to be very patient in getting all that paper and such. So yeah, so far we're doing great. Look at that, a stack and a half of iron. Oof. We are killing it right now, guys. I am actually so like into this game right now, like for the first time in a hot minute. But yeah, let's go ahead and milk this cow, because I do believe what we can do actually is, actually no, I don't think we have the materials, do we? Oh wait, no, we do. So what we can do here actually, should we do some seeds? That might be a good smart choice for our first thing, because now if we get some rotten flesh, an egg, we already have the wheat and the milk. I think that's it, right? Yeah, so we can go ahead, plop that just anywhere in the crafting table, and there we go, bio goo, which we can now put in the culture vat. Oh, wrong thing. There we go, bio goo. There we go, and now we're processing our first fossil into an actual usable sapling. So that's pretty good. And yeah, that's the same thing we got to do to basically turn DNA into an egg. So that's why we have the cows and the wheat, so that we can really have the basics, so we can start processing everything and getting a bunch of eggs and DNA. Well, anyways, I continue working the wheat field, and so far we're doing pretty good. As you can see, we got the wheat field going. We got our incubator hatching some new prehistoric plants. We are just doing I want to say decently, yeah. But anyways, this is still not even the first 10 days. I think we're like at day 8 now. So far, we still have a little bit ways to go. I think the way I'm going to be doing it is just doubling the day count in each episode. So for the first one, we're going to do 10, the next one 20, then the next one 40, and then 80. or I guess something like that, just so that we can get a bunch done, because these videos are going to be taking longer and longer each time. So far, now we have all the basics in this first one. Is there anything else we need to do in this first episode that I can think of? I don't think so. This is a really good start, and I do not see anything else that we really need to do besides just kind of leveling up and grinding for the next day and a half, I believe. So that's what we're gonna do, and yeah. Okay, so I decided not to stop at 10 days, and instead, if we are going to get the basics, then we should get all the basics. So, I'm working on the mine here. We're on day 11 now. So let me not mine that with my hatchet, but instead, we're going to head down to right here. This is where iron spawns the most. We're going to make a little indent here, so we can mine here for iron whenever we need it. But we're going to still mine all the way down to level negative 57 and get diamonds. One of the things I want to get done in today's video as well is an enchantment table, so we're going to go ahead and straight up set up the XP farming straight off the bat. So it should be the same as in Bedrock, I do believe. So we're just going to go ahead and make ourselves a basic XP farm with this zombie spawner and start grinding it out so we can get ready to go ahead and use an enchantment table once we're able to go ahead and get one and set it up properly. Okay, so I also ended up expanding the farm a bit, and I built this here. This is where I'm gonna put the enchantment table. Now, I will say, if it's all my first builds in the first 100 days are going to be a bit sloppy and miniature to what I actually want to end up making the official build look like. So for now, we're going to go ahead and have this as our enchantment table little area just nearby our house and just in a little pathway. But yeah, so I'm grinding, building that. I did finish making the XP farm already, so we're probably gonna be using that later. But once I finish this, we're gonna be working on getting paper and leather to go ahead and set up the enchantment room. Now all that's left is our bookshelves, and so what I've been doing is I went to the nearby village and I started grinding a bunch of wood, turning them into sticks, and then going ahead and trading them for emeralds and trading those emeralds for bookshelves. It's a long process, but it is the quickest one I can think of, especially with the sugarcane taking as long as it is to grow. So we're gonna go ahead and repeat this for a while until we have enough bookshelves to go ahead and place down. But yeah, that we're almost reaching our 20 days, and I don't really want to go beyond that in the first episode because, like I said before, all the basics. And every other night I've been camping in the XP room just to make sure that we are getting a bunch of XP and having a good sufficient use of our time, which is XP farming. So yeah, so far so good. Got ourselves a bunch of bookshelves, and I think we're only missing like 4 more. So let's go ahead and get those last 4 so we can hopefully maybe start enchanting already. Oh my gosh, it's literally been like an hour and I am dying. It's like 3 in the morning. I have spent the last freaking, I'm not even kidding, hours straight grinding XP and finally placing down those librarian bookshelves. And I was going and sorting in and out with pickaxes so I can go ahead and get the enchantments I want. And then I was too low level to actually go ahead and put it on, but I can now finally put on the enchantment, which I'll show you in just a bit what it is. But there we go. We're gonna go ahead and run straight. Oh, is that an enderman? Okay, we're fine. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Okay, we can't deal with that just yet. But, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep right after I get this done. So, we're gonna go ahead and boom, boom, boom. Fortune 3 after forever. And right before that, I got a Paleontology 3. And now we're gonna go ahead and merge those really quick. Nothing good on my sword. So, we're gonna go ahead and merge those two if we can. No way. There we go. Finally. I have been grinding for literally hours. And it is already like day 20, like something. I don't even know. I'll check later, but anyways, that's gonna be for the first episode. We got the basics down, got ourselves a farm set up, enchantment room, and enchantment tools, which you can go ahead and now use to go down to the mines and get a bunch more biofossils, which hopefully by the next episode we can start actually hatching some dinosaurs, and hopefully that's Ceratosaurus, because that would be freaking awesome. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the first episode. And so if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully if we get enough support in this series, I can get my mom out of the ghetto and buy French toast every day of the week, and that'd be awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all next time.